Check 1 2, check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12.
You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks official Facebook page. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Dream Team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, Call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise? Hard to find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Dream Team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise? Hard to find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Dream Team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one flag away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. Adam Bailey makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions. Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from New Britain Stadium in New Britain, Connecticut, this is Long Island Ducks baseball here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Tonight, the Ducks take on the New Britain Bees in Game 2 of a 3-game series. After the Bees were victorious last night by a 5-3 margin, The Ducks found themselves behind 4-0 going into the 7th inning. They ended up scoring 2 runs in the top of the 7th, added on another run in the top of the 8th, but were not able to complete the comeback. And so the Ducks ended up losing their second game of their last 4. And you can start to tell with this team starting to slow things down after the absolutely torrid stretch that they were on in the beginning and middle of this month of August, but still playing very good baseball, winners of 18 out of their last 22 contests. Well, a pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to New Britain Stadium. My name is Joe Vasile. This is the Long Island Ducks pregame show on the Ducks Broadcast Network. Again tonight, the Ducks take on the Bees in Game 2 of a 3-game series, the penultimate game of the 2017 season that the Ducks will play here in New Britain. They'll also play tomorrow at 5:05, and then no more will the Ducks come to the Hardware City during the 2017 regular season, or postseason for that matter, because the Somerset Patriots are in, so it's either going to be the Ducks or the Bees in the postseason. They would not meet in the after year. Taking the mound tonight for the Long Island Ducks is right-handed pitcher John Brownell. Brownie is 8-3 on the season with a 3.54 earned run average. This will be his 21st start of the season, and those 8 wins represent the most of any pitcher on the Ducks this season. Meanwhile, his opponent for the New Britain Bees will be the right-hander Kyle Simon, a former Phillies farmhand. Now in his second season with New Britain, he's won his last 3 starts and comes into tonight's contest with a record of 8-10 and a 4.19 ERA. Simon is 3rd in the league in innings pitched in 135 and a third. He's also got 4 complete games to his name this year. That is the best in the league. So we'll take a step aside. There's a busy day of action, including a doubleheader in the Atlantic League tonight. So when we come back from this break, we'll take a look around the circuit. We'll also check scores from local Major League Baseball action. Both the Mets and Yankees playing games today. Also, a couple of transaction notes to get you caught up on as well, involving a couple of former Ducks. So we'll take our step aside. We'll come back with more. You're listening to the Long Island Ducks pregame show on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
And we welcome you back to New Britain Stadium here in New Britain, Connecticut on the Long Island Ducks pregame show. Joe Vasile here with you tonight. That's the Long Island Ducks set for Game 2 of a 3-game series with the New Britain Bees. It was the Bees winning the opening game last night 5-3. And the Ducks behind starting pitcher John Brownell will try to even things up today and force a rubber game tomorrow. The Ducks have won 6 straight series here in the month of August. They're looking to keep that streak going this weekend against the Bees. Elsewhere in the Atlantic League today, as we teased before the break, there is a doubleheader going on right now in this circuit. Right now, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the Sugarland Skeeters are in the top of the 5th inning. That's down at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland. and the game is tied at 2. It's a good pitcher's duel between Brett Marshall of the Skeeters and Darryl Thompson of the Blue Crabs. Josh Prince has an RBI single for Sugarland. Ryan Pounds has a sacrifice fly, accounting for their 2 runs. Southern Maryland got their runs on a Michael Snyder sacrifice fly back, in the first inning. And L.J. Hose struck out swinging, but there was a wild pitch during that at bat that allowed Jose Lozada to come in and score for the Blue Crabs, so that is how they got their second tally in that game. Game number 2 of that doubleheader will take place roughly a half hour after the completion of the opening game. They've got the time tentatively scheduled for 7:35 p.m., but considering that it's 6:30 and it's the top of the 5th in game number 1, that seems like it actually might be somewhat realistic. So we'll see on that one, although that game is tied at 2, so possibly bound for extra innings. Keeping over in the Freedom Division, the York Revolution play host to the Lancaster Barnstormers last night. After the Barnstormers defeated the Revolution, or rather after the Revolution, yes, that's correct. The Barnstormers defeated the Revolution last night at People's Bank Park. York holds just a 1-game lead over Lancaster in the Freedom Division second half. York at 28-20 and Lancaster at 27-21. Sugarland is at 21-25. Southern Maryland at 20-27. 7.5 games behind York in the Freedom Division entering play tonight. Over in the Liberty Division, the Long Island Ducks are at 29-19, leading the Bridgeport Bluefish by 6 games, who are 23-25 in the second half. And the Bridgeport Bluefish take on the third-place Somerset Patriots tonight at TD Bank Ballpark down in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Patriots 7.5 games back, 21-26 overall in the second half of the Liberty Division. And tonight's opponent for the Ducks, the New Britain Bees, are in last place, 8 games behind the Ducks, 20-26, just a half a game behind the Patriots entering play tonight. So they have an opportunity to keep gaining some ground and perhaps work themselves in. As again, the Ducks do play the Bees 6 times in the next 10 days. And with the Bees playing some good baseball over the last couple of weeks, an opportunity for New Britain to start to close some ground and perhaps insert themselves into the playoff conversation here in the second half of the 2017 season. Meanwhile, in local Major League Baseball action, like we said, both the Mets and Yankees in action today. The Mets are down in the nation's capital, taking on the Washington Nationals. Right now, top of the 8th inning, 2 outs. The Mets are up at the plate, and the Washington Nationals lead the Mets 6-4. So the Mets have runners on the corners, and Travis Tyron is up at the plate. For the Mets, Wilmer Flores hit a solo home run off Gio Gonzalez earlier in the inning. Chase and Bradford, Josh Smoker have done well out of the bullpen after Rob Gazelman gave up 6 runs, just 2 of them earned in 4 innings, getting the start for the Mets. Meanwhile, the Yankees were at home today playing at Yankee Stadium, taking on the Seattle Mariners, and the Yankees defeated the Mariners by a final score of 6-3. Sonny Gray got the win overall in the year. He's now 8-8. Giovanni Gallardo took the loss for the Seattle Mariners. He falls to 5-10. Dylan Betances recorded his 10th save of the season. Jacoby Ellsbury hit his 7th homer of the year, a 3-run shot off Giovanni Gallardo in the 4th inning. He finished with 4 RBIs. Starlin Castro, also for the Yankees, with a good game. The second baseman went 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. So the Yankees victorious, the Mets trying to come back, and the Ducks and Bees set for action here from New Britain. We'll take a step aside when we return. Starting lineups at first pitch from New Britain Stadium. You're listening to Long Island Ducks Baseball.
Hey fans, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Family fun, every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Live from New Britain Stadium in New Britain, Connecticut, this is Long Island Ducks baseball here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Tonight, the Ducks take on the New Britain Bees in Game 2 of the three-game series, looking to come back after Friday night's loss, a 5-3 victory by the Bees. My name is Joe Vasile, and a very pleasant good evening and welcome into New Britain, Connecticut, as it is the site for Game 2 of this three-game set. And let's get you set up with starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll start first with Stan Clyburn's New Britain Bees, who enter 46-70 overall on the season and 20-26 in the second half in the Atlantic League. James Skelton will lead things off and catch for New Britain tonight. He'll be followed up by the center fielder Michael Krause, Button, and Jovan Rosa, Craig Maddox, John Griffin, Connor Bierfeld, Yusuke Kajimoto, Tsuyoshi Fujiwara, and Michael Baca for the New Britain Bees. Meanwhile, the Long Island Ducks will send Jordan Hinshaw to the plate first, followed by Delta Cleary Jr. and Mark Krause here in the first inning. Kyle Simon is all set to go, and the first pitch of the evening is a fastball on the outside corner, called a strike at 6:36 p.m., and we are underway from New Britain, Connecticut. Into the wind, Simon deals the pitch, swinging a ground ball hit out towards shortstop. Played on the backhand by Michael Baca. He throws long to first, and it is in time to retire the speedy Hinshaw, who was hustling up the line at first. Baca knew that Hinshaw was fast. He played with him earlier this year, and he sped a bullet over to first base in time to retire a one-time New Britain Bee. So that's out number one here in the top of the first inning. It'll bring Delta Cleary Jr. up to the plate. Delta laid down a sacrifice bunt in his first plate appearance yesterday and then was ejected from the game, arguing a call at first as the first pitch is swung on and hit on the ground towards second base. Fielded there by Fujiwara. He throws on to first in time to retire Delta Cleary Jr. for out number two here in the inning. So two up and two set aside on ground balls by Kyle Simon here right out of the gates in tonight's ball game. Let's get you the defensive alignment for the New Britain Bees in tonight's contest. Starting on the infield, Craig Maddox is at first base. Pardon me, Craig Maddox is not at first base. That's John Griffin at first base. The second baseman is Tsuyoshi Fujiwara. Michael Baca is the shortstop, and Jovan Rosa mans third base. On the outfield from left to right, it's Connor Bierfeld, Michael Krause, and Yusuke Kajimoto. The first pitch to Mark Krause is on the outside corner for a strike, and to count 0-1. James Skelton does the catching for the New Britain Bees, as Kyle Simon deals the pitch. It's swung on and fouled off. Count now 0-2 to Krause. Krause was 0 for 4 yesterday, a pair of strikeouts and a couple of flyouts as well to his name. Going to redeem himself here tonight, hitting .292 on the year, entering play, the 0-2. This is outside, count 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Krause. Kyle Simon making his 19th start of the year and 24th overall appearance. 9-10 with a 4.19 ERA. The 1-2 swinging a fly ball lifted in the air, high and deep to left center field. Cutting over on it, Connor Bierfeld is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side here in the first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon in the top of the first inning, and we go to the bottom of the first. No score between the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland, and the New Britain Bees, pardon me, is in a different mode there for seconds. No score.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island, offering the comprehensive quality care you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So John Brownell's set to go for the Long Island Ducks, continuing his warm-up tosses. Here tonight, he'll face this following lineup for the New Britain Bees. It'll be the catcher James Skelton leading off, followed up by the center fielder Michael Krause, and Jovan Rosa is at third base. Craig Maddox will DH and hit cleanup, while John Griffin, the first baseman, bats fifth, and Connor Bierfeld is in left field batting sixth. Yusuke Kajimoto is in right field tonight. He will bat seventh. Tyoshi Fujiwara is the second baseman. He bats eighth. Michael Baca plays shortstop and bats ninth. Kyle Simon on the mound for the Bees. So Skelton will lead things off for New Britain tonight. Went 0 for 3 in the game yesterday, but drew a walk and came around to score a run. So successful night at the plate for Skelton nonetheless, who catches and bats leadoff almost exclusively for the Bees. It's been his job and does a good job at doing it. First pitch on the way from John Brownell is a fastball in at the letters for a called strike. And the count 0-1 to Skelton. Kyle Simon set the Ducks down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. John Brownell looking to match the 0-1. This is high and outside. The count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Ducks enter play tonight in first place in the Liberty Division second half standings at 29-19. A 1-1. Fastball at the knees for a called strike to Skelton. Count now a 1-2. The Bridgeport Bluefish in behind them, 23-25, 6 games back. Somerset Patriots after them, 21-26, 7.5 back. As the 1-2 misses low and inside to Skelton. Count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Finally, the New Britain Bees are in fourth, 8 games behind the Ducks, with a 20-26 record in the second half. Brownell winds and fires the 2-2. Fastball missed low and the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bees picked up a game on the Ducks last night by virtue of their 5-3 win. 3-2 pitch to Skelton. Swinging a ground ball rolled over to first base. Picked up there by the first baseman Krause, and he'll step on the bag in time to retire Skelton, 3 unassisted. There's 1 out here In the bottom of the first inning, no score early between the New Britain Bees and the Long Island Ducks. That brings Michael Kraus, the center fielder, to the plate. Kraus hitting .270 on the season with 16 home runs and 58 runs batted in. One of the best hitters in this Bees lineup. We do have a very formidable lineup. Brownell winds and fires, first pitch, and never let go of the ball. Just awkward landing spot, I think, for Brownell that time. So he'll be able to reset here. There's nobody on base, so no consequences. Now the first pitch. This is upstairs. The count 1 and no strikes. It's Michael Kraus. This is a Bees team that has a good core of hitters. As the 1-0 pitch comes in at the knees for a called strike. Good fastball from Brownell. Count even up at 1. Between Michael Kraus, Jovan Rosa in the on-deck circle, Connor Bierfeld, John Griffin, Craig Maddox. The heart of this Bees lineup is nothing to be fooling around with. As the pitch misses outside. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike to Kraus. Depth has been a little bit of an issue, as has the bullpen for the Bees this season. 2-1. Fastball at the knees, called a strike, and the count now even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Michael Kraus. But for a team that's currently 24 games under 500 on the season, they're a much better team than that record indicates. 2-2 pitch. Misses inside, count now full, 3-2. That was the sentiment echoed by Long Island Ducks manager Kevin Baez at batting practice earlier today. He's chatting around with Skip. He said, this is a good team, much better than their record. Pitch swung on and missed, and Kraus goes down on strikes. 2 gone here in the first inning as John Brownell collects his first strikeout of the night. 2 up and 2 set aside. That'll bring Jovan Rosa up to the plate. That was another thing that Baez was saying. Was, again, not only a good team, much better than their record, but he said, look, I know we're up 6 games in the division, but now is not the time for us to start relaxing. First pitch to Rosa, swing a fly ball lifted in the air to center field, chasing Delta Cleary Jr. back to the warning track. He looks up, and that ball hits off the top of the wall. He fires into second as Rosa cruises in standing with a double. Jovan Rosa missing a home run by a fraction of feet. The dead center field, 400 feet away. Rosa comes up with a long double off the wall for the first hit of the ball game for the Bees. That'll bring up Craig Maddox with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. No score between the Ducks and Bees. Brownell working out of the stretch from the third base side of the rubber for the first time today. First pitch. Fastball outside corner, called a strike at the count 0-1 to Maddox. Defensive alignment for the Ducks. Mark Kraus is at first. Alex Berg is at second. Do not adjust your speakers. That is right. Alex Berg getting his first start of the year at second base. Elmer Reyes is at short. Ruben Gotay at third. Maddox offers at the 0-1 and fouls it off. It's now 0-2. Derek Piles patrols left field. Delta Cleary Jr. roams in center. And Jordan Hinshaw is out in right field for the Ducks. Audie Afner is doing the catching. Brownell set. Drops the hands to the belt and the 0-2. Swing a pop up on the right side of the infield in foul territory. Mark Kraus over for a look by the camera well. He'll run out of room, as that one will hit down towards the end of the Bees dugout. Right in that camera well, and the count will remain at 0-2 to Craig Maddox. Just underway here in New Britain Stadium. Long Island Ducks and New Britain Bees scoreless in the bottom of the first inning. Jovan Rosa aboard at second base. He doubled off the wall in center field with 2 outs. Now Craig Maddox, the Bees DH and player coach, trying to drive him in. Maddox had an RBI in the first inning in yesterday's game with a run-scoring ground out. This timeout is called at home plate. Bees have scored in the first inning in 3 out of their last 4 games, threatening to do so again here. Brownie set the pitch. Misses upstairs. It's now 1-2 to Maddox. Ducks in their alternate orange jerseys today with Duck script across the front. Numbers on the front and back in green, stroked in white. And the all-black baseball caps for the Ducks today. The 1-2. This is low in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher Hafner, but not far enough away that Rosa would think about attempting to go to third. So the count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gray baseball pants for the Ducks. Jordan Hinshaw has them rolled up around the knees. Bees in their home white jerseys tonight. Black and yellow color scheme. Bees written across the front. Timeout called again here at home plate before the 2-2 to Maddox. Bees wearing their all black hats in tonight's ball game. Brownell looking for a sign to Marty Hafner. Now comes set. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Looked like Brownell went to the off speed, and he got Craig Maddox swinging for out number 3. Second strikeout of the night for John Brownell. And that'll do it for the Bees here in the first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 man on base. We go to the second. The score, Long Island 0 and New Britain 0 here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
We go to the top of the second inning. We'll get you the Ducks health report in this frame, but first Angelo Sonko leads off. Takes a first pitch low from Kyle Simon. Count 1 ball and no strikes. No score between the Long Island Ducks and the New Britain Bees after 1 inning. Simon kicks and deals the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled off in the third base line. That'll get up into the stands, and the count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. In terms of the Ducks health report, David Aardsma still on the sideline. Dan Lyons dealing with that tightness in his hamstring, though he is available to come off the bench tonight if needed, as Sonko swings and drives on to left center field. But playable for Connor Bierfeld cutting over. He will make the catch, and that's out number 1 here in the second inning. Also, after a collision at first base last night, second infielder Giovanni Alfonso said he was okay but feeling sore. He's not in the lineup today, but again, Alfonso is available to come off the bench if needed. In fact, he was originally in the lineup, slated to play second base, but he was scratched after batting practice as Audie Hafner came in at catcher and Alex Berg moved from catcher to second base. Here's the first pitch to Ruben Gotay. It misses outside. Count 1 ball and 0 strikes. Gotay hitting .265 on the season. Went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI yesterday. Here's the 1-0. On the outside corner, called a strike, and it's now even up at 1-1. Kyle Simon works from the extreme first base side of the mound at the pitch. Fastball missed outside of the count 2-1. Kind of just slings the ball in from a low 3/4 delivery. Stands straight up and down, and he's a tall drink of water on the mound too. Pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen behind home plate. Count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ruben Gotay. Kyle Simon, 6'6", 220 pounds, a native of Long Beach, California. Out of the windup, here's the 2-2. Misses low and outside, count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gotay, a switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side against the righty Simon. Into the delivery and the pitch. Swing a ground ball hit to shortstop. Worm burner for Michael Baca, who picks it up, throws high to first. And the throw in time to get Gotay as the first baseman Griffin had to come off the bag and apply the sweep tag on Ruben Gotay for out number 2 here in the inning. Good job by the first baseman John Griffin to make that play. So 2 up and 2 set aside for Simon here in the second. He's retired the first 5 batters he's faced. Now Elmer Reyes to the plates. First pitch fastball catches the inside corner. And the count 0-1. Pitch. Misses in. Count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. No score between the Bees and the Ducks. The Ducks looking for their first base runner. As the 1-1 from Simon. This is low and outside. Count 2 balls and 1 strike. Bees got a double from Jovan Rosa off the wall in center field. That was leading things off. Or rather, that was a 2 outs in the first. Now the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball lifted in the air to deep left field. Bierfeld going back to the warning track. He will have room in the corner in fair territory. Connor Bierfeld makes the catch on Elmer Reyes' fly ball. And that will do it for the Ducks here in the second inning. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And we go to the bottom of the second. The score is the New Britain Bees 0 and the Long Island Ducks 0 here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr. and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
No score between the Long Island Ducks and the New Britain Bees as we get started here in the bottom of inning number 2. John Brownell will face John Griffin. Connor Bierfeld and Yusuke Kajimoto, 5, 6, and 7 in the Bees lineup. And the first pitch from Brownell is a fastball in for a called strike, and the count is 0-1. John Griffin, the former Long Island Duck, hitting .263 on the season for the Bees. 7 home runs to go along with 43 runs batted in. Pitch misses outside, count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Griffin went 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored in yesterday's game. His RBI single in the bottom of the 8th inning gave the Bees an important insurance run. 1-1 misses low and outside, count now 2 balls and a strike to Griffin. At that time, the Ducks had scored in each of their last 2 times at bat, and it cut the game from a 4-0 Bees lead to a 4-3 Bees lead. 2-1 from Brownell. Breaking ball on the outside corner, called a strike. Count even up at 2-2. Griffin singled up the middle to score Craig Maddox, who was standing on second base. Put the Bees up by 2. 5-3, the margin they would win by. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Brownell went to the high fastball and got Griffin to chase up and out of the strike zone. There's 1 gone here in the 2nd inning. 3 strikeouts already for John Brownell. And that's a good sign for Brownie, that the strikeouts starting to return. Remember, even just a couple seasons ago, Brownell set the club record for strikeouts with 147. That was in a single season. He's also the all-time strikeouts leader with 651 coming into today's game. First pitch to Connor Bierfeld misses outside, count 1-0. But this season, Brownie's strikeouts are way down. A 1-0 pitch. Misses upstairs, count 2 balls and no strikes. Cutter that time, couldn't catch the letters of Bierfeld's. He's striking out just 5.9 batters per 9 innings, below 6, which is not a high rate at all. 2-0 pitch catches the outside corner. It's now 2-1. Considering Brownell has, throughout his career, been anywhere from the mid-7s to the 8s in his strikeout rate, that is a big drop-off in 1 year. Pitch on the outside corner, called a strike, and it's now 2-2. There's 147 strikeouts. He did that last year. Just 79 coming into tonight's game. 2-2 to Bierfeld, misses low and outside. Tried to bury the curveball on him, couldn't get him to chase. Count now full, 3-2. But Brownie's been pitching to contact a lot more this year. His walks haven't necessarily gone up, but just the strikeouts have gone down. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed outside for ball 4. So that's the first walk of the game issued by either side. Comes to Connor Bierfeld with 1 out here in the 2nd inning. Gonna bring up Yusuke Kajimoto with a man on first and 1 out. No score between the Long Island Ducks and the New Britain Bees here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. From New Britain Stadium in hard-hitting New Britain, Connecticut. From the Stanley Black & Decker Corporation. A big billboard out in center field. Brownell's first pitch to Kajimoto. He offers a bunt, pulls it back. Takes a called strike on the outside corner. Count 0-1. Kajimoto, left-handed batter, playing right field today for the New Britain Bees. .264 batter on the season, went 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday. Brownell set the 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner, called a strike. And the count quickly 0-2 to Kajimoto. Yusuke Kajimoto, normally an infielder by trade. 5'10", 165 pounds. Calls Osaka, Japan his home. Spent time with the Lancaster Barnstormers last year, now the 0-2. Curveball gets away from Afner down in the dirt, not far enough for the runner at first to advance. Count 1-2. As Kajimoto did not offer. Got the breaking ball down and out of the strike zone. Another Japanese imports, Tsuyoshi Fujiwara. Waiting his turn in the on-deck circle. Anything other than an inning-ending double play will bring him up to the plates. Pitch swung on and fouled back over the screen. And up to the top of the stands where it one hops and caroms over to a fan for a lucky souvenir. Nice play made by that fan over there. High up in the third base grandstands. Count 1-2. It'll remain to Yusuke Kajimoto. Runner on first, one out here in the bottom of the second, no score. Brownell set the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball hit to the right side of the infield. Alex Berg ranging over, makes the catch, throw to first, not in time. Kajimoto beats it out as Alex Berg ranged far over to his left into the hole between first and second base. Made the play, he got there, and then with a spin move tried to throw to first and just couldn't get enough zip on the throw, with his momentum carrying him into foul territory down the right field line. And Yusuke Kajimoto beats out an infield single to put runners on first and second for the Bees with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. So now that brings Tsuyoshi Fujiwara to the plate. The chance to put the Bees on the board. First pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. The count 1 ball and no strikes. That's the second hit of the game for the New Britain Bees. The Ducks have yet to collect a hit against Kyle Simon. Brownell set. Now the 1-0 pitch. That one's on the outside for a strike. It's now 1-1. Fujiwara playing second base, a .286 hitter on the year. Well, that's a small sample size for the Bees' young second baseman. He's played in just 17 games entering tonight and started just 5 of them. Pitch on the outside corner called a strike. Count now 1-2. This at bat here is just the 31st plate appearance of the season for Tsuyoshi Fujiwara. Listed at 5'5", 160 pounds. 1-2. Checked his swing at a breaking ball inside. Did he go? On appeal, no, he did not. Count even up at 2. Tonight's umpiring crew, Jorge Teran is on the balls and strikes behind home plate. Matt Kane is the third base umpire, and Matt Hensel is at first base. 3-man umpiring crew here in the Atlantic League. Brownell set, the 2-2 pitch. Fastball missed in, and it's now full, 3-2. Already the 4th full count that John Brownell has gone to. Through the first 8 batters of the game. Brownie comes set, a look back at second. Runners go, the pitch, swinging a foul ball over on the third base line. It gets up and out of play. And we'll do it again at 3-2. So far, Brownell hasn't been victimized yet, but living dangerously. He's already thrown 41 pitches here with just 1 out in the bottom of the second. That is a high pitch count at this juncture of the game. Brownie comes set, look back at second. The 3-2 will wait for him to step off the mound and look back towards second base. Chase the runner, Bierfeldt back. Connor Bierfeldt at second. Yusuke Kajimoto aboard at first. Brownell set, the 3-2. Runners go. Swing a line drive to second. Caught by Alex Berg. And he will throw to the shortstop, Elmer Reyes, for the easy inning-ending double play. So Fujiwara lines into a double play, 4-6. Bierfeldt, the runner, retired on the putout back at second base. And that will do it for the Bees here in the second. They try to get aggressive, and it comes back to sting them. We go to the third. No score between the Ducks and Bees. You're listening to Long Island Ducks Baseball.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Tyler Levine, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there. For coverage of the Long Island Ducks, Mets, Yankees, Major and Minor League Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer, visit nysportsday.com. First pitch to Alex Berg here in the top of the third inning. No score between the New Britain Bees and the Long Island Ducks as a ball. The count 1-0. New York Sports Day is your independent Gotham sports news source. 1-0 pitch to Berg. Swing a ground ball hit up the middle. Charging hard the shortstop Baca. He fields, fires to first in time to get Alex Berg. Nice play by Michael Baca. We've seen him flash the leather a couple of times here in the game tonight. And there's one up and one set aside for Kyle Simon. Here in inning number 3. He's now retired all 7 Long Island Ducks that he's faced. They'll bring Derek Piles up to the plates. There's no better time than now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life at the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. First pitch from Simon is swung on and fouled off at home plates. Count 0-1. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. 0-1, fouled up the third baseline, count 0-2. You can sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. 0-2 misses low and outside. It's now 1-2 to Piles. Simon deals the pitch, swinging a ground ball hit to the right side, past the diving Griffin, and into right field for base hits. So Derek Piles goes to right field and pounces one through the infield for an opposite field hit. First hit of the game for the Long Island Ducks. And a man on first with 1 out. That'll bring up Audie Afner. Afner was not originally in the starting lineup, but for the second straight game, he finds his way into it. For Giovanni Alfonso was scratched after batting practice. After was inserted in at the catcher's spot. And Alex Berg moved out to play second base. As the first pitch to Afner misses high and inside. Count 1 ball and no strikes. Fonzie is available to come off the bench if need be tonight. There's no need for alarm. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a miss by Afner. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. After put on an absolute clinic in batting practice today, was feeling good, and Kevin Baez said, all right, you're in the lineup. The 1-1. Misses low and outside. Count 2 balls and a strike from Simon to Afner. And Alfonso, after he was involved in a collision at first base in yesterday's game, getting a little bit of extra time tonight just to recover from that. 2-1 pitch, swinging a foul tip by Afner, catching a piece of the catcher, James Skelton. And the count even up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Derek Piles, the runner aboard at first base. He had a bouncing ball single through the right side of the infield for a hit. Kyle Simon comes set and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball hit to second, could be 2. Picked up by Fujiwara. Throw to second for 1. Baca's relay to first in time. Double play, and the inning is over. So the Ducks get an inning-ending double play in the bottom of the second, and then they hit into an inning-ending double play in the top of the third. 4-6-3 tailor-made twin killing. 4 outs, 2 and 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base in the third. No score. Heading to the bottom half here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey Ducks fans, the final out of the top of the third inning was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO. Or visit geico.com. We go to the bottom of the third inning. John Brownell will face 9-1-2 in the new Brits in the lineup. Michael Baca, James Skelton, and Michael Kraus. Two up against him, as the Bees have threatened in each of the first two innings, but have left two runners on base. First pitch to Baca misses low. The count 1 and no strikes. John Brownell has struck out 3 Bees so far today. 1-0 pitch. Fastball missed upstairs. Count 2 and no strikes to the shortstop Baca. Seen him do some good things on the defensive side today. 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner, called a strike. Good breaking ball from Brownell. Count now 2-1. Was the pivot man on that double play that ended the inning. In the top of the third, the pitch. Another breaking ball catches the outside corner. And the count now 2 and 2 strikes to Michael Baca. No score between the Ducks and Bees here in the bottom of the third. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses low. Count full. 3 and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the inning, Michael Baca. With the leadoff hitter in the Bees lineup, James Skelton. Primed to go next. Brownies 3-2. Misses upstairs for ball 4. Baca draws a walk. Second walk issued by John Brownell tonight. Been a little bit wild. He's got the 3 strikeouts, but has also walked 2 batters and has gone to 5 3-ball counts. Throwing a lot of pitches. Took him 42 pitches to get through 2 innings. Now 6 pitches has put Michael Baca aboard at first for the top of the lineup, and James Skelton is one of the best at working the count in the entire Atlantic League. Brownell's first pitch. Skelton drops a bunt down up the first base line. This is a good one, and that one will run foul. Skelton was hustling it out. If that one didn't roll foul, he probably had that one beat out for a hit. Took a right turn on the grass, and popped over the foul line. There's now 1 strike on Skelton. That looked as much of a drag bunt as anything else for Skelton, as opposed to just a pure sacrifice. So he heads back into the batter's box, retrieves his bats, and gets ready to continue his turn. Brownell dangles the right arm, now comes set. Baca lightly held on, halfway by Kraus in the pitch. Skelton drops another bunt down. This time Kraus comes out to field, thinks about second for half a second, but instead will just throw on to first to get Skelton. Sacrifice is successful, 3-4. That's the first out here in the inning, and it pushes Michael Baca ahead to second base. So for the third straight inning, the New Britain Bees have a runner in scoring position. No score between the Ducks and Bees in the bottom of inning number 3, and Michael Kraus comes up to the plate. Kraus 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging his first time up. Entered play hitting .270 on the season. Brownell looked back at second, fakes a throw, but no one was home to retrieve it. So Baca took half a step back towards the bag, then aborted his attempts when he realized there was no throw coming. Brownell comes set, a look back at second. This time he spins and throws over. And just back in standing was Baca as Alex Berg nearly got the tag down quickly. So Baca going back in standing nearly cost him. But now he knows for the next down. Brownell's pitch. Slider misses low. The count 1 ball and no strikes to Kraus. Elsewhere around the Atlantic League tonight, lots of action going on, including a doubleheader down at Regency Furniture Stadium in Southern Maryland, and the Blue Crabs walked it off on the Sugarland Skeeters 3-2 in 8 innings in game 1 of their doubleheader. Pitch from Kraus is hit high in the air and deep to right center field. Going back, Hinshaw, he sticks up the glove and he makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Getting back to second, tagging, trying to get to third. Baca, here comes the throw, not in time. So Michael Baca tags up and goes to third on Michael Kraus's fly out to right field, nearly paying the price as he was far off the bag and had to go back a couple steps before tagging out. 2 gone and a man on third. Now for the Bees in a scoreless tie in the bottom of the third inning. Southern Maryland Blue Crabs winning game 1 of their doubleheader today on a walk-off sacrifice fly from L.J. Hose in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Andrew Johnston of the Skeeters. It's the first pitch to Rosa, misses low. Count 1 ball and no strikes. Skeeters now have been walked off on in 3 out of their last 5 games, including twice by the Ducks. Game 2 of that doubleheader starting in about 25 minutes time as the 1-0 misses inside to Kraus. Breaking ball couldn't front Durham. 2 balls and no strikes. Top of the third inning at Peoples Bank Park in York. The Lancaster Barnstormers lead the York Revolution 1-0. 2-0 pitch to Rosa, hit on the ground foul wide of third base. Count 2 balls and a strike now to Jovan. If the Barnstormers win tonight, they'll be tied with the Revolution for first base in the Freedom Division, so that game carrying a lot of weight over in the other division. And in the Liberty Division, they're just underway at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. The Patriots and the Bluefish are scoreless. 2-1 misses low to Rosa, count 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 gone here in the bottom of the third inning. No score between the Ducks and the New Britain Bees. New York Yankees were victorious today, 6-3 over the Seattle Mariners. The New York Mets not as lucky. They fell to the Washington Nationals earlier today, 9-4. 3-1 pitch misses to Rosa. That's ball 4. And that's the third walk for John Brownell in the game today. It's very uncharacteristic for Brownie. There's runners on first and third for Craig Maddox. Finally, the Jets and the Giants are playing the Snoopy Bowl at MetLife Stadium. The Giants lead the Jets in the preseason 2-0 after Matt Forte was tackled for a safety. First pitch to Craig Maddox misses low. Count 1 ball and no strikes. So for those of you wondering what's going on in that preseason football game, Giants 2, Jets nothing. Maddox at the plate, ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Brownell, the infield over shifted, delivers. Swing and a miss. Count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 infielders swung around to the right side of the second base bag. Alex Berg playing the top of the triangle. Shortstop Elmer Reyes. Couple steps to the right of second base. Ruben Goatseye, though near the bag at third, holding the runner Baca close. Brownell is set. Now the 1-1. Fastball misses outside. Count 2 balls and a strike to Maddox. And even with Goatseye still in the vicinity, Michael Baca could really take a bigger lead over at third base if he wanted. I mean, Goatseye is probably a good 15 feet away from the bag. Baca's just got himself a standard lead. 2-1, fouled off by Maddox off to the top of the suite level. And the count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Greg Maddox up at the plate. Runners on first and third in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brownell comes set. Now the 2-2. Swing a ground ball to the right side, fielded by Mark Krause. He'll just turn around and step on first base himself, and that will retire the side here in the 3rd inning. For the New Britain Bees, they get no runs on no hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base thanks to the 2 walks. We go to the top of the 4th, no score between New Britain and Long Island on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
We go to the top of the 4th inning. We will ask you our 4th inning trivia question. We test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. Jordan Hinshaw will lead things off for the Ducks, and he takes a first pitch strike from Kyle Simon, and the count 0-1 here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch in for a called strike. The count quickly 0-2 to Hinshaw. Hinshaw 0 for 1 today, grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Now the pitch swung on and missed. Jordan Hinshaw goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Kyle Simon on the night. And there's 1 gone here in the 1st inning. So let's ask you tonight's 4th inning trivia question. It is Players Weekend around Major League Baseball, and the New York Yankees are not wearing pinstriped jerseys at home. Now, this is not the first time this has ever happened, despite what some people might like to believe. First pitch to Delta Cleary Jr. misses low. They count 1 ball and no strikes, but it is the first time in a long time. So, tonight's question, when was the last time that the Yankees did not wear pinstripes while playing at home? It's the 1-0, fouled up the first base line. Count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. I'll give you bonus points if you can tell me what stadium they called home the last time they didn't wear pinstripes at home. It was a long time ago. 1-1 pitch. Hit up the middle. Diving play by Fujiwara. Throw to first in time. Delta Cleary Jr. retired as the New Britain Bees are flashing leather all over the field tonight. 2 up and 2 set aside here in the 4th inning. Kyle Simon has faced the minimum through 3 2/3. Well, he has given up a hit. It was erased. It was Derek Piles, the runner, raced on a double play ball. But yes, it is Players Weekend throughout Major League Baseball, where baseball relaxing its rules on what players can do with their uniform. It's the first pitch to Krause on the outside corner, called a strike. Count 0-1. Players allowed to wear nicknames on the backs of their jerseys and encouraged to. Pitch misses outside. Count even up at 1-1 to Krause. Also, you're allowed to wear any kind of design you want on your batting gloves and on your cleats. And there's a little spot on the uniform, a patch where you can dedicate and say, I'm playing for whoever. Pitch is hit on the line out towards left field. That'll dump in for a base hit in front of Connor Bierfeld. Krause got that one off the end of the bat, might have broken it. But he dumps it into left field for the second hit of the day for the Ducks. And with 2 outs, a man on first for Angelo Sanco. No score between the New Britain Bees and the Long Island Ducks here in the top of the 4th inning. So we'll let you think about the 4th inning trivia question. We'll answer it in the bottom of the 4th. So Simon now working out of the stretch, an unfamiliar position for him in the game as the first pitch to Sanco is golfed on the line over the head of the second baseman Fujiwara into right field for a base hit. Krause going to try to go first to third against the arm of Kajimoto in right, and he will make it in ahead of the throw. Angelo Sanco with his softly hit base hit to right field, and the Ducks have runners on first and third with 2 outs here in the 4th. And Ruben Gotay now striding up to the dish. So Simon was cruising along, got a strikeout and a ground out to start things off in the 4th inning. Then a base hit for Mark Krause and a base hit for Angelo Sanco has put runners on first and third with 2 outs. And now a dangerous situation for Kyle Simon. Switch hitter batting left is Gotay, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. The pitch, made a grounder hit to first off the glove of John Griffin and into right field for a base hit. Krause will come in his score, going first to third Angelo Sanco, and the Long Island Ducks have taken a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th inning. RBI single for Ruben Gotay gives him his 24th run batted into the season, and 3 straight hits in a row have gotten the Long Island Ducks on the board here in the top of the 4th as we've broken the stalemate. And while John Brownell has worked in and out of trouble in each of the first 3 innings, Kyle Simon, who would allow just 1 base runner through the first 3, ends up giving up the first run. First pitch to Elmer Reyes is lined into shallow right field, going back to second baseman Fujiwara. He can't get it. That dumps in for a base hit, and in to score is Sanco, and the Ducks now have a 2-0 lead. Ruben Gotay holds up at second base as Elmer Reyes connects for base hits and an RBI. And on 3 straight pitches, the Ducks have single, 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 and 2 runs have come in. So Alex Berg, the second baseman, now at the plate. 2-0 to score in favor of the Ducks. First pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. Count 1 ball and no strikes. As this is a very extreme inning here for Kyle Simon. 2 quick outs and then 4 straight singles. The 1-0. Swing a fly ball popped up in a shallow center field. Second baseman Fujiwara underneath it on the infield dirt. He'll make the catch. And that's out number 3 here in the inning. So Alex Berg pops up to end the frame but 2 runs come home to score on 4 hits for the Ducks. There were no errors. They strand 2 on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Long Island here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's time to answer tonight's 4th inning trivia question. We asked you, with the Players' Weekend, the New York Yankees are not wearing pinstripes at home. This is not the first time that's ever happened. We asked you, when was the last time that the Yankees did not wear pinstriped uniforms at home? And the answer is during the 1914 season. It has been 103 years. A break with tradition for the Yankees. First pitch to John Griffin is swung on and missed, and the count 0-1. Griffin struck out swinging his first time up. He leads things off in the 4th inning, followed by Connor Bierfeldt and Yusuke Kajimoto against John Brownell. The Ducks up 2-0. Now the pitch. Misses outside. Count even up at 1-1 strike to John Griffin. Griffin stands straight up and down in the batter's box. It's Brownell into the windup. And the 1-1 pitch. So the foul ball back to the backstop behind home plate. And the count runs to 1-2 strikes. But yeah, it was in 1914. The Yankees played their home games at the Polo Grounds. At that point, they used to share that stadium with the New York Giants after their original home, Hilltop Park, was demolished. 1-2 misses upstairs to Griffin. Count even up at 2-2 strikes. The Yankees moved to New York from Baltimore. They were known as the New York Highlanders, playing at Hilltop Park as the 2-2 is swung and hit in the air to center field. Ranging over is Delta Cleary Jr. He makes the catch. That's out number 1 here in the inning. So 1 up and 1 set aside by John Brownell here in the 4th. Connor Bierfeldt comes up with the Ducks leading 2-0. Hilltop Park was aptly named because it was in the highlands of New York, just a few blocks away from the Polo Grounds, which was down in the bottomlands under Coogan's Bluff. First pitch on the way, in for a called strike to Connor Bierfeldt, count 0-1. And there were some very interesting dimensions at Hilltop Park, as there were for a lot of stadiums back then. It was huge, absolutely huge. 0-1 misses low, count 1-1 strike now to Bierfeldt. I mean, we're talking National Park dimensions. 365 feet down the left field line, 542 feet to center field, and 400 feet to right. 400 feet to the right field corner. 1-1 misses outside. It's now 2-1. That's insane. And that is why the Yankees left. 2-1 misses outside. It's now 3-1. to Connor Bierfeld. Could you imagine that? A 400-foot fence down the right field line. 3-1. This is low and outside. That's ball 4. So Connor Bierfeld walks with 1 out. That's the 4th walk issued by John Brownell in the game. That'll bring Yusuke Kajimoto, switch hitter, batting left to the plate. For the 2nd time, he's 1 for 1 today. Runner on first, 1 out here in the 4th inning. The New Britain Bees trailing the Long Island Ducks 2-0. Also, it was a very small stadium in terms of its capacity. First pitch in for a called strike to Kajimoto with the count 0-1. Just sat about 16,000 fans. Meanwhile, the Polo Grounds sat over 50,000. Another reason the Yankees left. A 1 pitch hit on the ground to second base, could be 2. Berg throws to short for 1. Relay to first, not in time. The speedy Kajimoto beats it out. Lead runner Bierfeld is retired on the fielder's choice, which goes 4-6. Kajimoto using his speed to beat it out and keep the inning alive for Tsuyoshi Fujiwara. Although what they did used to do is they would fit in fans out on the field. You used to be able to have standing room only in the foul lines and out on the outfield wall along the warning track, and they used to do that to fit in bigger crowds. Ball hit back to the mound. Diving play made by Brownell, and the throw to first is in time to retire Fujiwara, and that will do it for the Bees here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. The walk and a man left on base. We go to the top of the 5th. The score 2-0. The Ducks on top of the New Britain Bees here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Fans, chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee, available at the concession stands at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com, or you can visit their cafes in the Hamptons. Derek Piles will lead things off for the Ducks in the top of the 5th. It's Long Island 2 and the New Britain Bees nothing. Be Piles, Audie Afner, and Jordan Hinshaw, 8-9-1, due up. First pitch to Piles is swung on and missed, and the count quickly 0-1. Kyle Simon, starting pitcher for the New Britain Bees, back out for the top of the 5th inning, pulled the string with an off speed. Now the 0-1, swinging a ground ball hit to third base, gloved by the third baseman Jovan Rosa down on a knee. He throws across the diamond to first in time to retire Piles for the first out here in the inning. So Kyle Simon has been a ground ball machine tonight. Gets a ground ball out for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. Bring up Audie Afner. 7 ground ball outs recorded by Simon, 8 if you include the double play as 2. First pitch on the way to Audie Afner, in for a called strike. The count 0-1. After doing the catching for the Ducks tonight, 0 for 1, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play his first time up. Yesterday went 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. 0-1 pitch, grounded foul up the third base line. Count 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ducks. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the New Britain Bees. Ducks strung 4 singles in a row together with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Now the 0-2. Swing a ground ball hit to shortstop. Waiting on it, the shortstop Michael Baca. He throws to first in time to retire Afner. And it's 2 up and 2 set aside here in the inning for Kyle Simon, doing a nice job of recovering after having to labor a little bit in the 4th. Simon didn't throw too many pitches in the 4th, just 14, because the Ducks were swinging first pitch, 3 straight at-bats, but they were all singles. 2 of them brought home runs. So 2 outs, nobody on, and Jordan Hinshaw coming up to the plate. Hinshaw 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch, swinging a foul ball over on the right field line. That'll get well out of play, in the count 0-1. Hinshaw in his return against his former team last night, 3 hits, including a double and 5 trips to the plate. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul tip at home plate. But a piece of the catcher Skelton, and the count quickly 0-2. But Kyle Simon, including the 7 pitches, and he's thrown here in the top of the 5th, has thrown just 52 pitches on the night so far. On track to go late in this game. Now the 0-2. Misses inside to Hinshaw. Out 1 ball and 2 strikes. Meanwhile, John Brownell for the Long Island Ducks, 75 pitches through 4 innings. Though the 4th was his quickest inning of the game. 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jordan Hinshaw goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight, and that will end the inning here in the 5th. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon. Nothing across for Long Island. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The score 2-0 Ducks here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tim Melville, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score 2-0 this in favor of the Long Island Ducks over the New Britain Bees. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Bees, due up against John Brownell, Michael Baca, James Skelton, and Michael Kraus here in his bottom of the 5th inning. John Brownell back out to the mound, having thrown 75 pitches through the first 4. First pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball hit out towards second base, gloved by Alex Berg. He throws on to first. And that's in time to retire Michael Baca. 1 pitch and 1 out here in inning number 5. We'll check scores from around the Atlantic League here in this half inning. One game already final. Game 1 of a doubleheader between the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and Sugarland Skeeters. The Blue Crabs walked it off on a sacrifice fly from L.J. Hose in the bottom of the 8th inning to defeat the Skeeters 3-2. Third walk-off in the last 5 games for Sugarland, and they've lost them all. First pitch to James Skelton is in at the knees for a called strike. The count 0-1. One gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ducks lead the Bees 2-0. The 0-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball hit to the left side, played on the backhand by Reyes. He plants, fires long to first, and Mark Krause with the reach to the outfield side of the bag. Keeps his foot on in time to retire James Skelton. Route number 2 here in the 5th inning. We'll bring Michael Krause to the plate. 2 outs and the bag's empty. It's Long Island 2, New Britain 0. Lancaster Barnstormers lead the York Revolution 5-0, top of the 4th inning at Peoples Bank Park in York. Somerset Patriots up on the Bridgeport Bluefish 2-0 in the bottom of the 2nd at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. First pitch to Michael Krause is swung on and missed, and a count 0-1. John Brownell, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks to his name so far, has allowed just 2 hits. Now the 0-1. Swing a line drive hit towards left center field. Delta Cleary Jr. ranging over, has it in his sights, and makes the catch for out number 3 here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for New Britain as John Brownell needs just 5 pitches to retire the Bees 1-2-3, and that means that is tonight's PSEG Long Island Energy Efficient Inning. Energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island. Saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. One more way, PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. 2-0 Ducks as we head to the 6th on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this season, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Delta Cleary Jr., Mark Krause, and Angelo Sonko do up for the Ducks here in the top of the 6th inning against Kyle Simon. That's 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order. As the Ducks lead the Bees 2-0 after losing last night 5-3. Long Island looking to even the series back up in a game apiece and force a rubber game tomorrow. Whether or not the Ducks will win, they'll still play tomorrow because that's how it works. Rafael Perez goes for the Ducks against Jonathan Pettibone of the New Britain Bees as the first pitch fouled off by Delta Cleary Jr. And the count quickly 0-1. A total of 14 pitches were thrown. In the 5th inning, 9 for Kyle Simon and 5 for John Brownell. First pitch, or rather the 0-1 fouled off, and it's now 0-2 to Delta Cleary Jr. 1:35 p.m. first pitch tomorrow from New Britain Stadium. We'll have the pregame show beginning at 1:20. 0-2 pitch to Delta is swung on and flown high in the air and deep towards left field. Playable for Connor Bierfeld, backing up on it, and he makes the catch. We're out number 1 here in the 6th inning. So 1 up and 1 set aside here in the top of inning number 6. It's the Ducks 2 and the Bees 0. Mark Krause coming up to the plate. And we were talking earlier in the game today about how it is Players' Weekends throughout Major League Baseball. And all these teams wearing different uniforms. The Yankees committing the ultimate baseball blasphemy and not wearing pinstripes at home. It's the first pitch to Kraus. Misses for a ball. The count 1-0. But it brings back to my memory, at least, of a wacky promotion that occurred when I was a kid. And I think that's why it stuck out in my mind so much throughout the years as the 1-0 misses. It's now 2-0 to Mark Kraus. In the late 90s, the Seattle Mariners held a night that was turn ahead the clock nights. 2-0 pitch. Kraus takes one for a strike. It's now 2-1. And that promotion up in Seattle at the Old Kingdom was such a big success that the next year Major League Baseball decided to do it across the entire game. The pitch swung on and flied in the air, high and deep to center field, going back as Kraus. This one will be held in the ballpark as Kraus settles underneath it and makes the catch on Kraus's drive. And Kraus is retired by Kraus. Kraus on Kraus crime for out number 2. Of course, that is Mark Krauss flying out to Michael Crouse. 2 outs and the base is empty. Top of inning number 6. 2-0, Ducks on top as Angelo Sanco comes up to the plate. And as he taps the bat on home plate, he realized his bat was broken, so he's going to have to go and get a new stick. But that gives us more time to talk about how they did it throughout Major League Baseball. And not every team participated in it. It was optional, but many did. And it has produced some images of some absolutely god-awful jerseys. Because the idea was teams were going to wear jerseys that were futuristic in their style. And what most of the jerseys were just, they were giant version of the team logo. And I mean giant. It took up the whole front of the jersey. First pitch to Sanco, misses inside, low, count 1-0. You just look up the Pittsburgh Pirates one is a good example. It's awful. 1-0, fouled at the first baseline, count 1-1 now to Sanco. The New York Mets decided to become the Mercury Mets for the night because I suppose they decided that they were going to relocate to Mercury 50 years in the future. Good luck with that. 1-1 pitch to Sanco, swinging a ground ball, hit to first base. John Griffin bobbles it, recovers, flips to Simon covering the bag. Mets in time to retire Sanco for the third out here in the inning. Basically, the idea was good. The execution all around, in hindsight, was not so good. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon. He's set down 7 Ducks in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Long Island 2 and New Britain nothing here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Joe Vasile here with you on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network as Jovan Rosa will lead things off for the New Britain Bees. It'll be Rosa, Craig Maddox, and John Griffin, 3, 4, and 5 in the Bees lineup against Ducks right-hander John Brownell. 2-0 the score. The Ducks on top of New Britain as we play here in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch on the outside corner, called a strike, and the count 0-1. John Brownell retired the Bees on just 5 pitches in the bottom of the fifth. Has thrown 81 on the Knights. Pitch misses low, and the count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, officially today, the Ducks lost a pitcher to the Philadelphia Phillies as the 1-1 swung on and missed by Rosa. Count now 1-2. Henderson Alvarez passed his physical. Made a start for AAA Lehigh Valley in the Phillies organization. 1-2 misses. On the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alvarez went 5 innings, gave up 2 earned runs in his Phillies organizational debut. Looking to get back to the big leagues. Now the pitch, made a ground ball hit to shortstop. Charging Ard Reyes takes it on 2 hops and throws on to first in time to retire Rosa for out number 1 here in the 6th inning. Now 6 in a row retired by John Brownell since a 1-out walk to Connor Bierfeld back in the 4th inning. So perhaps the Ducks right-hander starting to settle in a little bit in this game as we've hit the middle innings. He's given up just 2 hits, 1 in each of the first 2 innings, and has walked 4, striking out 3 on the contest. Ducks lead it 2-0 as timeout called here. Got a delay as something is happening out in right field, and first base coach for the New Britain Bees is just walking away down towards the bullpen. And Ivan Villascusa comes out of the dugout to coach first base. First pitch to Craig Maddox of the at-bat. Misses outside for a ball. The count 1-0. And now we will get a new first base coach out for the Bees. Pitch in for a strike. It's now 1-1. One from Brownell. This is low and inside. Count 2 balls and 1 strike to Craig Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging his first time up and grounded out to first base his second. Both times ended innings. Pitch, making a ground ball hit to first base. Loved by Krause. This time he'll underhand toss to John Brownell covering. 3-1 on the ground out. Retires Craig Maddox for the second out here in the inning. That'll bring John Griffin to the plate. 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout of the game today. 2-0 to score. The Long Island Ducks lead the New Britain Bees here in bottom of the 6th inning. Bases empty for the 6'6" John Griffin. 230-pounder. Another bit of a delay here before Griffin steps into the batter's box. Brownell works out of the windup with nobody on base from the extreme third base side of the mound in the pitch. Curveball misses low and outside. The count 1 ball and no strikes. Amazingly, this is just John Brownell's second start against New Britain this year. 1-0 pitch. Fastball catches the letters for a called strike. The count even up at 1. Last time against the Bees was the 11th of May. And a no decision after going 6 innings here at New Britain Stadium. Gave up 3 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits. 1-1 pitch misses low and outside. Count 2 balls and a strike to John Griffin. That game, the New Britain Bees won on a walk-off home run from Connor Bierfeld. Hit it off of Patrick Kreider. 2-1 in for a called strike. Count now 2-2 to Griffin. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2-0 the score. Favor the Long Island Ducks. Brownell into the 1, the 2-2. It's just low and outside. Count full now to Griffin. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And for Brownell, who the first time through the lineup went to 3 ball counts on 5 hitters since the start of the 3rd inning. He's at just 4th. Pitch hit on the ground towards second base. Fielded by Alex Berg. Throw on to first in time to retire Griffin. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for John Brownell. He's now retired 8 in a row. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on for the Bees. We go to the 7th. The score 2-0 in favor of the Long Island Ducks. You're listening to the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Ruben Gotay will lead it off in the top of the 7th inning. It's the Ducks 2 and the New Britain Bees nothing. Kyle Simon back to work in the first pitch to Gotay. His fastball in for a called strike, and the count 0-1. It'll be Gotay, Elmer Reyes, and Alex Berg due up against Kyle Simon here in the 7th. As the 0-1 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air towards left center field. Cutting in on it is Connor Bierfeldt. He will make the catch in shallow left center for out number 1 here in the 7th inning. So 1 up and 1 set aside for Kyle Simon here in the 7th. Including the 2 pitches to Gotay. He's thrown just 66 pitches on the night. And the Atlantic League leader in complete games, making himself a bid for another one tonight. Pitch count certainly in that area is the first pitch to Elmer Reyes bluffs a bunt, pulls it back, and takes a called strike. Count 0-1. Reyes 1 for 2, an RBI single, and is also flown out. Pitch. This is low and outside, count even up at 1-1. After the weekend series here in New Britain, the Ducks return home on Monday for Breast Cancer Awareness Night. As the 1-1 fouled back by Reyes. And the count 1-2. Ducks will wear special pink jerseys that'll be auctioned off with proceeds benefiting local breast cancer coalitions across Long Island. With all the money staying local. Also a post-game fireworks spectacular at Bethpage Ballpark. 1-2 misses low, count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Get your tickets for that game, which starts at 6:35 p.m. with the gates opening at 5:35. You do it 4 ways. 2-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball hit out towards shortstop. Fielded by Michael Baca, and he throws on to first. In time to retire Elmer Reyes, 6-3 on the ground out for out number 2 here in the inning. That's down 9 in a row, retired by Kyle Simon. Settling down nicely after a turbulent 4th. You can get your tickets over the phone by calling the box office at 631-940-TIXX. That's 8499. You can get them online at liducks.com as well. First pitch to Alex Berg, misses high and tight as he bends his back to get out of the way of it. 1 ball and no strikes the counts. Get your tickets on the Long Island Ducks mobile app. You can buy them right there in the app. If you haven't downloaded it on your phone, do it now. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Count even up at 1-1. Finally, you can get your tickets in person at the Bethpage Ballpark box office. 3 Courthouse Drive in Central Islip, New York. 1-1 pitch, swing a line drive, and it's gloved by Rosa at third with a dive. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning. What a play by Jovan Rosa over at third base to rob Alex Berg of a base hit and put an end to the top of the 7th inning. We'll keep it here during the playing of God Bless America and send it off to a break after this. God Bless America here at New Britain Stadium. It's 2-0 Ducks heading to the bottom of the 7th.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Go to the bottom of the 7th at New Britain Stadium. Connor Bierfeld will lead off for the New Britain Bees. It's the Long Island Ducks 2 and the Bees nothing here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network tonight. Joe Vasile here with you from New Britain Stadium. Game 2 of a 3-game series. The Bees took the opener 5-3 last night. Now John Brownell working on 6 shutout. And the first pitch of the 7th hit on the ground to second base. Bobbled by Alex Berg, but he recovers and throws to first in time to get Connor Bierfeld for out number 1 here in the inning. So Alex Berg playing second base for the first time this year, getting the start at that position. He's looked relatively good there, bobbled the ball a little bit, but was able to recover and throw onto first in enough time. Of course, Berg did play some infield, and not just some, but a good amount of infield in the minor leagues with the Texas Rangers last year. First pitch misses outside to Yusuke Kajimoto. Count 1 ball and no strikes. That was one of the things that the Ducks really liked about Berg before the season after they signed him. 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike. Count now even at 1-1. What they really liked about Berg was not only could he catch, but he was also a utility man. He could play some third, some second, even some shortstop. We've seen him in left and right field. 1-1 pitch to Kajimoto. Catches the inside corner, called a strike. And the count 1-2. Berg's most common position has been behind the dish. Although I would suspect if Jordan Pacheco is still here and healthy, he'd be doing a lot of catching as well. And Berg might get some time in the outfield. Swinging ground ball hit out towards shortstop. Loved by Reyes. Low throw to first. It gets by Kraus. And reaching aboard at first on the error is Yusuke Kajimoto. On the E6 going against Elmer Reyes for the low throw. Bring Tsuyoshi Fujiwara up to the plate. The Bees have just 2 hits on the game, but they've had 4 walks, and now a man reached on an error. That breaks up a streak of 9 in a row, retired by John Brownell. First pitch to Tsuyoshi Fujiwara is fouled off. The count 0-1. Fujiwara 0 for 2, lined into a 4-6 double play. His first time up, and is also grounded out back to the mound. 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. 2-0 Ducks. Pitch. Curveball misses low and inside. Count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Fujiwara hitting .286 on the year, entering plate today, but that was in just 30 plate appearances. Very small sample size. This is just the 6th game that he started. 1-1 pitch. Misses low, and the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. So Brownell starting to slow down the tempo with his pitch count, approaching 100 on the night. Comes set. And the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball hit to first, picked by Kraus in the backhand. He throws to short for 1, and that will be all the Ducks will get. As John Brownell, a little slow getting off the mound. Also Fujiwara, a fast runner. And so a fielder's choice eliminates the lead runner Kajimoto and goes 3-6, allowing Fujiwara to reach base. Now there's 2 outs in the inning for Michael Baca. Baca drew a walk and grounded out to second base in his 2 trips to the plate today, so he's 0 for 1. Baca hitting right at the Mendoza line on the year coming into play today. 200. Brownell set and the pitch. Swing a fly ball lifted in the air to right field. Playable for Hinshaw. Straight away now takes a step back and makes the catch on Baca's fly ball for out number 3. Here in the bottom of the 7th, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and a man left on base. The score 2-0 in favor of the Long Island Ducks over the New Britain Bees.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will also be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LIDucks. It's the Ducks 2 and the New Britain Bees nothing. Derek Piles will lead things off for Long Island here in the top of the 8th inning against Kyle Simon, who's retired the last 10 he's faced and has thrown just 74 pitches through 7 innings. First pitch to Piles is swung on and missed, and the count 0-1. Now 75 pitches for Kyle Simon. To put that in perspective, John Brownell had 75 pitches through 4 innings. The pitch, swinging a ground ball hit to shortstop. Glove by Baca off to his left, and Michael Baca throws on to first in time to retire Derek Piles for the first outs here in the 8th inning. Another ground ball out for Kyle Simon, and the 11th consecutive batter he's retired. "11 ground ball outs for Simon here in the game today. He's struck out just 2. He's been very effective. It's the first pitch to Ani Afner, and he swings and grounds one foul up the third base line past third base coach and manager Kevin Baez, and the count 0-1 to the Ducks catcher. Afner 0 for 2 today, grounded into a double play and then grounded out to shortstop. Pitch misses high and tight. It's now 1-1. Former Yankee farmhands also spent about a week and a half with the Lake Erie Crushers. Now the pitch, swing and a miss. Count 1-2. Lake Erie over in the Frontier League this season, which began with the Tampa Yankees for Ani Afner. Into the wind, Simon's 1-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Third strikeout for Kyle Simon, and the 12th straight batter that he's retired. There's now 2 outs here in the 8th inning. That'll bring Jordan Hinshaw up to the plate. 2-0 to score. The Ducks on top of the Bees, but Simon and Brownell really locked in a good duel tonight as Hinshaw puts a bunt down, but it rolls right to Simon. He picks it up and throws to first as Hinshaw, trying to bunt for a hit, is out on the ground out, 1-3. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon. He's set down 13 consecutive Ducks, and there's nothing across for Long Island here in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Ducks 2 and the Bees nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Zach Treese, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
New pitcher in the game for the Long Island Ducks as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. As you can see, it's the left-hander Patrick Kreider coming in to replace John Brownell. Kreider becomes the second pitcher in the game for the Long Island Ducks in this season. The southpaw making his 54th appearance overall. He's 1-5 with a 3.40 earned run average. 42 in the third innings. He struck out 47 batters, walked 22 and allowed 35 hits. That is a 224 opponent's batting average. We'll get you John Brownell's final line here on the night in just a moment. But first, it'll be James Skelton, Michael Krause, and Jovan Rosa due up here in the inning. First pitch to Skelton is a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. And the count 0-1. And with Skelton, the lefty up at the plate, and obviously the lefty Kreider now in the game. I wonder if this is maybe a one-batter appearance for Patrick Kreider. Pitch on the outside corner, called a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Either way, Kreider, 6 foot, 180 pounds, from Owensboro, Kentucky, along the Ohio River. On the 0-2 pitch, misses low and outside. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to James Skelton, the catcher and leadoff hitter for the New Britain Bees here tonight. Kreider set. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. James Skelton meekly swings and misses at the offering for Patrick Kreider. 4th strikeout of the night for Ducks pitching, and 1 gone here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Michael Krause. All right, so now let's give it to you. We teased it before. Final line for John Brownell on the night. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs. He walked 4, struck out 3, and threw 104 pitches. First pitch from Kreider misses high and outside for a ball to Krause. Count 1 ball and no strikes, so Kreider not getting a one-batter appearance here. He'll stay in and pitch the whole inning. Of course, there is the lefty Craig Maddox due up 4th in this frame, so you'd want Kreider out there for that matchup should it arise. 1-0 in for a strike. It's now 1-1 to Krause. Michael Krause was 0 for 3 against John Brownell. Strikeout and 2 flyouts. Kreider comes set, the 1-1. On the outside corner, called a strike. Good off speed. And the count 1-2. It's the Long Island Ducks 2, the New Britain Bees nothing here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kreider set and the 1-2. Breaking ball misses low and inside. Count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, these two teams will be back at it again tomorrow afternoon. 1:35 p.m. first pitch from New Britain Stadium. Ducks and Bees in the finale of a 3-game series. 2 former big leaguers on the mound, Rafael Perez for the Ducks and Jonathan Pettibone for the Bees. Now the 2-2. This is upstairs and the count full, 3-2. It's a Michael Krause. Jovan Rosa in the on-deck circle for New Britain. He will be next once Krause's turn at the plate is through. Kreider comes set at the belt, and the payoff pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. So Patrick Kreider catches Michael Krause looking at a backdoor breaking ball. And a beauty at that for out number 2. And back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Patrick Kreider. Kreider last pitched on August 23rd. A couple nights ago at home against the Sugarland Skeeters. Went a third of an inning. Just faced 1 batter, got him out after going 2/3 of an inning 2 nights before. So he's fresh as the first pitch misses high and outside to Rosa. And the count 1 ball and no strikes. Jovan Rosa 1 for 2. Double back in the first inning, is also walked and grounded out. 2-0 Ducks on top of New Britain. 1-0. This is high and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the counts. Jovan Rosa, the Iron Man of the Atlantic League, playing in his 257th consecutive game, 280, including postseason. 2-0 misses outside. It's now 3-0 to Jovan Rosa. New Britain Bees played all 140 games last year. And this year, this is his 120th pitch in for strike. It's now 3-1. Pardon me, my math is off. It's his 117th. Swing a foul ball over on the right field line. That'll get well out of play. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty. Bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Long Island Ducks 2 and the New Britain Bees nothing. Here at New Britain Stadium up in New Britain, Connecticut. Ducks with their magic number currently sitting at 17 entering play today, looking to shave one off. 3-2 pitch, line down the right field line, slicing, that's a fair ball, headed down towards the corner. It's dug out by Jordan Hinshaw as Rosa rounds first and heads towards second, and he will get in there standing with a double, his second of the game, and for Jovan Rosa, his 36th of the season, which leads the Atlantic League. So now Kevin Baez will come out to the mound and conference with the entire Ducks infield before Craig Maddox comes up to the plate representing the tying run at the plates. He's got some good pop, does Maddox. 30 doubles this year, a triple, 7 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Defensive meeting here for the Ducks, as Maddox will dig in. Everyone disperses back to their positions. Jovan Rosa, the 2-out double, stands at second base. 2-0 Ducks on top. Pressure situation for Patrick Kreider, as you can make an argument, this right here is the biggest out of the game for the Long Island Ducks. Kreider comes set. Quick look at second base and the first pitch to Maddox. Check swing, but he doesn't matter if he went around or not because it was a called strike on the outside. And the count 0-1. Maddox 0 for 3 in the game. Struck out back in the first inning. And is grounded out to first base twice. Once unassisted and once 3-1. Kreider's set and the 0-1. Swing a ground ball to the right side where the Ducks were overshifted. Alex Berg grabs it. He throws on to first in time to retire Maddox as the shift works wonders and retires Craig Maddox 4-3 on the ground out to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on base for the Bees in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th to score 2-0 in favor of the Long Island Ducks here on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is catcher Alex Berg, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Go to the 9th inning. Kyle Simon remains in the game, looking for a complete game for the New Britain Bees. It would be his 3rd straight complete game and his 5th of the year if he's able to get through 2, 3, and 4 in the Ducks lineup. Delta Cleary Jr., Mark Krause, and Angelo Sonko. The first pitch is swung on and missed by Cleary Jr. And the count 0-1. Simon has retired 14 in a row and has thrown 81 pitches through 8 innings, but finds the Ducks on top 2-0 as the pitch is slapped on the ground to the left side, and that'll get through into left field for base hits. So Delta Cleary Jr. with his single into left field, and that breaks up the streak of 13 in a row retired by Kyle Simon, dating all the way back to the 4th inning. 4 straight 1-2-3 innings, and then the final out in the 4th, comprising that streak. So now Mark Krause digs up to the plate. Hey, baseball fans, if you download the official Long Island Ducks mobile app yet, powered by Clear Vision Apps, you can buy tickets and stay up to date on Long Island's hometown team right on your mobile device. First pitch is in for a called strike to Krause, count 0-1. You can download the app today absolutely for free, either in the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your non-Apple powered devices. Pitch on the outside corner, called a strike as Krause checked his swing, but it didn't matter. Count 0-2. Runner on first, 2-0 the score in favor of Long Island. Kyle Simon works in the first base side of the rubber, and mighty does he work quick. The 0-2. Breaking ball missed outside, count 1-2. He's around the strike zone, he works fast, and he gets a lot of ground balls. He pitches to contact, which is why we are in the top of the 9th inning. This game started at 6:35, the 1-2. This is low to Krause, count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Delta Cleary Jr. with good speed on first as the Ducks look for an insurance run heading into the bottom of the 9th. Connor Bierfeldt due up second as the tying run. He has 18 home runs, most on the team. It's the 2-2 fouled off by Krause. Keep it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kyle Simon in his 9-inning complete games this season, which he has 3, is 1 7-inning complete game. Pickoff attempt at first. 2 wins and no losses. So if the Ducks hang on to win and Simon goes the distance, this would be the first complete game loss of this season for Simon. Ducks trying to go home happy here and even things up at 1 and force a rubber game tomorrow. The pitch, Cleary Jr. starts and stops, and it's swung on and fouled back to the screen behind home plate. We'll do it again at 2-2 to Krause. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. And again, the pitch count, not an issue at all for Simon. In fact, it's the opposite. Still just in the high 80s here in the 9th inning. Pitch. Ball misses low and inside. Count full, 3-2. In fact, both Simon and John Brownell are pitching like they've bought the Mayweather-McGregor fight on pay-per-view and want to get home and watch it. Setting the pitch, runner goes, swinging a ground ball hit to the right side. Played by the first baseman Griffin. He throws to Simon, covering the bag at first. No, not in time. Simon was late getting over the bag, and Mark Krause beats it out for an infield single. A close bang-bang play at first, and that's so tough because the second baseman, Tyoshi Fujiwara, was in the area as well, and he was kind of obscuring first place umpire Matt Hensel from having the cleanest of looks that he could have had at that play. And as an umpire, what you're taught to do on those kinds of plays, on close plays at first, is you listen for the sounds. There's a distinct sound of the foot hitting the bag and of the ball popping the mitt, but there you were listening for 2 feet hitting the bag, so it's harder to distinguish. And when there's a lot of junk all mixed in, makes that a very tough call, and the call ended up being Krause beat it out. Now runners on first and second, and the count 1 ball and no strikes to Angelo Sonko. As the Ducks leading 2-0, looking to tack on an insurance run here in the top of the 9th. He's middle infield looking to turn 2, the 1-0. This is high and outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. As Simon, who's been the maestro of the ground ball out in this game, 12 of the outs that he's recorded have come via the ground ball. Leaving the ball up with 2-0, misses outside, and the count 3 balls and no strikes. Though he could certainly use a ground ball here. Bees have already turned 1 double play this year, or rather this game. Turned 102 this year, including their one tonight. Simon would love to get another. 3-0. Catches the outside corner of the belt for a strike to Sonko. It's now 3-1. Angelo 1 for 3, singled back in the 4th inning, came around to score on Elmer Reyes' single. That was the second run of the game for Long Island. 3-1 pitch. Misses inside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody outs. That's the first walk of the game for the Ducks, and it's presented by City MD Urgent Care. Over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. If you need a doctor, just walk in to City MD Urgent Care. First walk issued by Simon after last night. The Bees pitching staff combined through 4 pitchers, only walked 1 Ducks batter. Now the Bees will bring the infield in, looking to cut down the run at home plate with the force play on with Ruben Gotay at the plates. First pitch is on the outside corner, called a strike. We've got 0-1 to Gotay, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Kind of surprised they're bringing the infield all the way in. I could understand halfway in to make it a little bit of an easier throw to the plate as the pitch misses low. Can't even up at 1-1. But by bringing the infield all the way in, now limiting your infielder's range to get to ground balls hit by Gotay, that makes things a little problematic. The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball hit foul up the first baseline. Count 1-2. Especially since there's a force on at home instead of a tag play, you have that little extra time where all James Skelton has to do is catch the ball instead of catch it and get a tag down. Make sure you get the runner coming from third. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball hit to third base, picked up in foul territory by Ovan Rosa. He threw the ball home for show, and we'll do it again at 1-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Ducks. They have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the New Britain Bees. They have the infield in, trying to cut down a run at home plate and keep the score right where it is. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball hit foul up the first baseline. Gotay keeps it alive, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Simon now up over 100 pitches on the game. Came in with 81 through 8 innings. Ducks have made him work his hardest here in the 9th. 1-2. This is outside. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. As get a load of this, through the first 8 innings in the game, the Ducks only had, 1, 2, 3 at-bats that were 5 pitches or more. The Ducks' last 3 batters have all seen at least 5. Pitch hit on the ground to first. Griffin Fields fires home, and that's all the Ducks will get as Griffin bobbled the ball initially and then throw home to get Delta Cleary Jr. coming home. Mark Krause advances to third. Angelo Sonko heads down to second, and Ruben Gotay safely aboard at first on the 3-2 fielder's choice. It's the first out here in the 9th inning, and it keeps a run off the board for the Ducks and brings up Elmer Reyes. Now a double play ends the inning, and Reyes, a candidate to hit into a double play, not a very fast runner at the plates. First pitch from Simon, swinging a ground ball foul at the third base line. Count 0-1. Elmer Reyes 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the game. That was back in the 4th inning. For the Ducks strung together 4 straight 2-out singles against Kyle Simon. Kraus, Sonko, Gotay, and Reyes doing the damage. Now it's Kraus at third, Sonko at second, Gotay at first. The 0-1. Swing a ground ball to third, chopper over the head of Jovan Rosa and foul. Up the left field line, count 0-2. Nice crowd on hand here tonight from New Britain Stadium, as the Long Island Ducks looking to come away with a win here on Saturday nights. Simon looks into the catcher, Skelton. Now comes Sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing a line shot, foul. That hit off of a railing and then came back out of play. Thrown back in. Hopefully all the fans are all right. Hopefully I missed everyone down that left field line. The count will remain 0-2. Reyes. Comes Sets. Now the 0-2. Foul and hits off the end of the netting up the third baseline. They've got a good amount of netting here. 3 large sections that cover up the danger areas, leading right up to the front of the dugouts on either side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swing a fly ball. Foul territory, third baseline. Jovan Rosa over by the near facing of the Ducks dugout. And the ball goes down into the stands, hitting off the back of a fan. Looks like a fan wearing a Ducks jersey. And he brushes it off. He'll be all right, hopefully. The count remains at 0-2. Bases loaded with Ducks. Simon coming Sets. The 0-2 pitch. Swing a pop-up. Now this one on the first base side behind home plate. Skelton shedding the mask by the net. He runs out of room as it hit off the top of the lower sidewall that's just on the other side of the netting. In play, but Skelton not able to get there on time. And Reyes' at-bat will continue. Now 4 straight 2-strike foul balls for Elmer Reyes, running up the pitch count of Kyle Simon, whose next pitch will be his 110th of the night and 29th of this inning. Simon takes a long look in at Skelton. Now comes set at the belt and will step off the mound as timeout's called. It's Mark Kraus at third base, Angelo Sonko at second, Ruben Gotay at first. 1 gone here in the 9th. The pitch. Swing a line drive, hit out towards left field. Connor Bierfeldt ranging over towards left center, makes the catch. Tagging at third is Kraus. Here comes Bierfeldt's throw to the plate. Offline up the first base line. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Elmer Reyes. And the Ducks lead is now 3-0 as they get the insurance run here in the top of the 9th. All other runners stayed put at their bases. Sonko at second and Gotay at first. Second RBI of the night for Elmer Reyes. That'll bring Alex Berg to the plate. Berg is 0 for 3 today. Simon to look back at second, and the pitch. Swing a fly ball lift in the air pretty deep to left field. Going back, Bierfeldt. He's got room in front of the warning track out in deep left field. He makes the catch, and that will do it here in the 9th inning. So Alex Berg gives one a ride out to left field, but comes up empty. But alas, the Long Island Ducks score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base here in the 9th. Complete game for Kyle Simon, barring extra innings. It's 3-0 Ducks heading to the bottom of the 9th here at New Britain Stadium.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolette patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. New pitcher in the game for the Long Island Ducks. The closer, Amalio Diaz, is in to try and wrap this one up for Long Island. They lead it 3-0 over the New Britain Bees. John Griffin, Connor Bierfeld, and Yusuke Kajimoto will be due up against Diaz here in the inning. Diaz, the third pitcher in the game for Long Island, he relieves Patrick Kreider, who went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and had 2 strikeouts. A strong outing for the southpaw Kreider. So now Amalio Diaz comes in looking for his 13th save of the season. To make his 50th overall appearance, is 4-4 with a 2.23 earned run average, and has struck out 55 batters, walked 20, and allowed just 38 hits in 48 and 1/3 innings pitched. So Griffin comes up to the plate. As what a game for Kyle Simon of the New Britain Bees. He goes the distance, 9 innings, and right now is in line for his 11th loss of the season. With 3 runs on 7 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Ducks scored 2 runs in the top of the 4th on him, and then another run in the top of the 9th. Making their hits string together and counts. Pitch. This is low and outside. The count 1 ball and no strikes to John Griffin, one-time Long Island Duck. In his 2nd year with the New Britain Bees. Diaz comes set, drops the hands down low, and the 1-0 pitch. That one misses low. The count 2 balls and no strikes to Griffin. Bees need base runners here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The tying run still in the dugouts. Down by 3. Clean inning, an easy, rather the easiest of all of the save scenarios for Amalio Diaz, but there never really is an easy save. 2-0 hit on the ground to shortstop, picked by Reyes. The throw on to first in time to get Griffin for the first out of the inning. 1 up and 1 set aside for Amalio Diaz. So the Bees down to their final 2 outs of tonight's contest. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Long Island Ducks. The New Britain Bees, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game. Ducks have left just 4 runners on base, but it's because they've only had runners on base in 3 innings, and 1 time raced on a double play. Here's Connor Bierfeld, 0 for 1 today with 2 walks, and he also grounded out to second base. Diaz comes set, and the pitch. Swing a fly ball hit high in the air and deep to right field. Chasing Hinshaw back to the warning track at the wall. Hinshaw makes the catch. Couple of steps in front of the wall on the warning track in deep right field. Connor Bierfeld made a bid for an opposite field home run, but came up short. There's now 2 outs here in the 9th inning, and Yusuke Kajimoto is the last hope for the New Britain Bees. Kajimoto, switch hitter, batting left. 1 out of 3 today. Reached on a single and an error as the first pitch is fouled off. Count 0-1. The score holds. John Brownell would be the winning pitcher for the Ducks. Kyle Simon would get the loss. Again, Amalio Diaz trying for his 13th save of the year. Now the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at home plate. Came up and caught Kajimoto on the leg off a bounce. And the count quickly 0-2 to Yusuke Kajimoto, the right fielder for New Britain. Pressed into action because Jamar Walton not available these last 2 nights. An infielder by trade with the Bees with just 3 outfielders on their roster. Connor Bierfeld, Michael Krause, and Walton. So now New Britain is down to their last strike of the night. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, 3-0 Ducks. Diaz comes set. And now the 0-2. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Kajimoto goes down looking, and the Long Island Ducks have defeated the New Britain Bees by a final score of 3-0 tonight here at New Britain Stadium. For the Bees in the 9th inning, no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base as Amalio Diaz pitches a perfect 9th to secure the save, his 13th of this season. Final lines in tonight's ball game for the Long Island Ducks: 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. For the New Britain Bees, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. The Bees ended up leaving, looks like 7 runners on base. The Ducks left on 4. John Brownell the win to improve to 9-3. Amalio Diaz got the save, his 13th. Kyle Simon took the loss, falling to 9-11 on the season. So we'll take a step aside. We'll recap this game coming up next on the Long Island Ducks postgame show. But for now, the Ducks win it 3-0 from New Britain Stadium. You're listening to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fan, this is a pitcher Amalio Diaz, and you're listening to the Ducks baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
And welcome back to New Britain Stadium here in New Britain, Connecticut on the Long Island Ducks postgame show. Tonight, the Long Island Ducks defeat the New Britain Bees by a final score of 3-0 to even up this 3-game series at a game apiece and force a rubber game tomorrow. It was a great pitcher's duel between Kyle Simon and John Brownell tonight. It was John Brownell coming out with the victory despite Kyle Simon going the distance for New Britain getting the loss. The 5th complete game of the year for Simon, which leads all Atlantic Leaguers. So how did we get here? It was scoreless until the top of the 4th inning, when with 2 outs, Mark Krause singled. And then on the very next pitch, Angelo Sonko singled. And on the pitch after that, Ruben Gotay singled to score Krause from third base. Sent Angelo Sonko first to third on the play, then Ruben Gotay was at first, and Elmer Reyes came up to the plate with those runners on first and third, and he had a base hit as well to drive in a run. 4 straight singles on 4 straight pitches for the Long Island Ducks, and they took a 2-0 lead on the New Britain Bees here in the top of the 4th inning. John Brownell would work in and out of trouble, stranded a runner on base in the first, a runner on base in the second, 2 on base in the third, and another in the fourth before he settled down and retired at one stretch 9 in a row before an error by Elmer Reyes on a throw broke up that stretch. He finished off strong. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, no runs, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Meanwhile, Kyle Simon kept going all the way into the 9th inning. In the top of the 9th, Delta Cleary Jr. led off with his single, then Mark Krause singled, and Angelo Sonko walked to load the bases with nobody outs. Ruben Gotay was the man at the plate. He grounded into a fielder's choice. The first baseman, John Griffin, fielded the ball, bobbled for a moment, and then threw home in time to get Delta Cleary Jr. at the plate, but the bobble cost them a chance to try and turn 2 on the play. And the very next batter, Elmer Reyes, would lift a sacrifice fly to left field after an epic 7-pitch battle with Simon to score Mark Krause from third base. So 2 outs in the inning. Alex Berg flew out deep to left field. And in the 9th inning, Amalio Diaz came in and retired the side 1-2-3, striking out Yusuke Kajimoto, looking to end the game. That was on the heels of Patrick Kreider working around a 2-out double in the 8th to throw a scoreless inning of relief. So that was it for this ball game. Not really a whole lot going on. The Ducks only had runners on base in 3 half innings, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 9th. The Bees had some opportunities that they ended up wasting, but then John Brownell settled down, and that's why this game got wrapped up in an absolutely beautiful 2 hours and 18 minutes. 2:18. Couldn't ask for a crisper played game, and in fact, that 2:18 time of game just 7 minutes longer than the shortest game the Ducks have played all season. They've once played a 2-hour and 11-minute game against the Lancaster Barnstormers. That was Matt Larkin's one-hitter back in early July. So we'll take a step aside, get you caught up on finals from around the Atlantic League as they start to trickle in. And from around local Major League Baseball action as well. You're listening to the Long Island Ducks postgame show on the Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tyler Wilson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Welcome you back to New Britain Stadium here on the Ducks postgame show. The Ducks defeat the New Britain Bees 3-0 tonight. 7th shutout win of the season for the Long Island Ducks, behind 7 strong from John Brownell. Get you caught up on action from around the Atlantic League. One other game has gone final. It was game 1 of a doubleheader between the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the Sugarland Skeeters. Blue Crabs defeat the Skeeters 3-2 on a walk-off sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 8th inning by L.J. Hose. Elsewhere, games in action. Game 2 of that doubleheader is in the top of the 5th inning. Sugarland Skeeters lead the Blue Crabs by a 1-0 margin at Regency Furniture Stadium down in Waldorf, Maryland. Keeping it in the Freedom Division, we'll look at the other Freedom Division game tonight. It's Lancaster Barnstormers 7 and the York Revolution 5. That game currently in the bottom of the 7th inning at Peoples Bank Park in York. If Lancaster hangs on to win, there'll be a tie atop the Freedom Division entering play tomorrow. At the final game down in Bridgewater, New Jersey, TD Bank Ballpark, the Somerset Patriots lead the Bridgeport Bluefish 4-1. If the Patriots beat the Bluefish, the Long Island Ducks magic number, which currently with the win tonight was down to 17, it's now at 16, will be down to 15 entering play tomorrow. The Ducks getting closer and closer towards securing a playoff spot by clinching the second half championship. The Ducks, with their win tonight, improved to 30-19 in the second half. First team in the Atlantic League to get to 30 wins in the second half. They're 66-53 overall. The Bees fall to 46-71 overall and 20-26 in the second half, now 9 games behind the Ducks. Final totals here tonight. The New Britain Bees fall to the Long Island Ducks 3-0. For the Ducks, 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 4 left on base. For the Bees, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. John Brownell, the winner, he improves to 9-3, while Kyle Simon got the loss. He falls to 9-11. Manlio Diaz got the save, his 13th of the season. Time of the game was 2 hours and 18 minutes. A godsend tonight on a Saturday, and attendance was 4,154. So that just about does it for us here tonight from New Britain Stadium. Long Island Ducks shut out the New Britain Bees 3-0 for their 7th shutout victory of the year. The Ducks will be back in action tomorrow, sending left-hander Rafael Perez to the mound against right-hander Jonathan Pettibone of the New Britain Bees. 1:35 p.m. the scheduled first pitch. We'll have coverage beginning at 1:20 p.m. here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. And so for Chris Knobloch and everyone here at the New Britain Bees, thank you for their help in preparation for tonight's game, and for all of you for tuning in and sticking with us throughout the entire night. My name is Joe Basile. Giving you the final score for the final time. It's the Ducks 3 and the Bees nothing. So long from New Britain, Connecticut. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights.